Hey there everyone, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we are going to be creating another sugarcane farm for the Bedrock edition, because as of version 1.2.5, the farm we made before no longer works due to the way the pistons fire. And if you haven't seen that yet, let me go ahead and show you what Before version 1.2.5 was released earlier this week, this is a little redstone circuit that we've been using for a few of our builds, such as the pumpkin and melon farm, our sugarcane farm, and recently our concrete maker. Now for those of you who haven't seen the new fix to this is what the circuit now does. It continues to give off a pulse and it'll just keep pumping and pumping, which basically makes any farms using this circuit broken. But thankfully I've been playing around with this design, making little tweaks to the builds, so I did find a solution to the sugarcane farm, which we're going to be looking at today, the concrete maker, but unfortunately I still haven't found a solution to the pumpkin and melon farm. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into the build today. Before we get started, let me show you guys how this is going to work. Now we have a chest down here with nothing in it, and in the back we have a stack of bone meal. So what we want to do is we flip this lever, and if you didn't know already, in the Bedrock edition, bone meal does make sugarcane grow. So with this, you can see the sugarcane is growing 3 high. In our previous build, if you built it with me, we were only letting it grow 1 high and our piston was pushing straight down, so we were getting 1 sugarcane for every 1 bone meal. But with this build, we should be getting 2 sugarcane for every 1 bone meal, and if it does it, there is something interesting that I found about this design. So let's wait for it to finish. Okay, it's done. Occasionally, some pop out of the back, which we got right here. So let's grab that, see how many popped out this time. Only 1, sometimes 1 will pop out, 2, 3, I think the most I've seen was 5. But, let me show you this is pretty cool. You guys saw 1 stack of bone meal, so like I said, we should be getting 2 sugarcane for every 1 bone meal, right? So let's open this up. And we have our 2 stacks, and then 4 more extra. Now in the last build, or the last run that I just did right before this take, I had 2 stacks and 7, and then in the take before that I had 64, 63 with 5 that shot out the back. So with that, I don't know if we call this lossless, I'll let you guys decide. If I can put a poll up there, I'll do that. You guys decide if we want to call this lossless or not. I kind of do want to call it lossless because, I mean, we're getting extra, so even though some are popping out of the back, we are getting extra sugarcane, and once in a while maybe we'll get robbed of 1, but there'll still be more in the back. So, enough of me rambling on, let's go ahead and let me show you guys how to build this. The supplies you'll need for this build are right here in this chest, so if we go ahead and pop it open, here's the supply list. Now if you want to pause the video, like always, go ahead and do that. Collect your supplies, and then we'll go ahead and jump right into our build. To get things started, we need a 3x6 area, just like this, and we're also going to need 5 blocks in height. Now I went ahead and laid down the double chest with the hopper running to the back, just to save some steps and time. So let's go ahead and build on from there. So we'll want to get a block, put one right here, put a temporary block right here, temporary block right here. Grab your stair, put it upside down like that. You can go ahead and break this block, and go ahead and put a temporary block right here above our hopper. Get your rail, put it on top with our hopper minecart like this, and let's go ahead and break that so this sits right on top of our hopper. Next, to make this 1 block shorter, we can go ahead and put our dirt or sand right there. Grab your piston, put it right there, get your lever, and push it in just like that. So let's go ahead and check that real quick. You can see that goes right in. And in my other world, for some reason, all my items sat on top. It didn't pull through. Even when I had the block up here where it should be, it still didn't pull through. So if that happens to you, I apologize. I don't know what we can do about that. So let's go ahead and move on. What we want to do is get a block again, put one right here, and put a block right here, but for visual aid, because this is going to be the redstone, I'm going to put a piece of wool like that. And from there, let's go ahead and break this out right here next to our hopper. break this, and then we want to break out this 2x2 area like that. So 2x2 with 2 blocks just like this. And let's go ahead and put a block here and a block here, and we can go ahead and knock this one out. So with that, that is the foundation of our build, and from there we'll go ahead and jump into our redstone. Now that our foundation is set, let's go ahead and set up the redstone for our dispenser. Now if you built this with me before, this is going to be the same exact build, except we are now 1 block lower. So let's go ahead, put a lever on the front right there, grab your redstone dust, we're going to place it under these 2 blocks right here. So 1 right there and 1 right there. Put 2 more dust right here. Get your comparator, place it down right here, set that to subtract mode. Next, grab 2 more blocks, put 1 here, 1 right there. Get your redstone dust, put 1 up here, walk it up here like that. Next, grab your your repeater, set it down right there, and set that to 3 ticks. This ensures that we're going to get 2 sugarcane for every 1 bone meal. I found that to be the perfect timing. If we set to 2 ticks, we'd be losing out on half of our crops. So, with that being said, grab your bucket of water, place it in there just like that. Grab your dispenser, come around to the front, make sure you crouch, and aim about right here and place it. From there, go ahead and grab your blocks and come 3 up. And let's fill this in. That is our dispenser setup, and from there let's go ahead and get ready to set up our piston. The next thing we want to do is set up our glass, so let's go ahead and put a piece down right there and come up 3 on both sides right here. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and set up our piston. So if we come around over here, we want to put our piston on top of our glass facing forward just like this. Next, grab your observer, put it right on top of the piston, and then put a block right here, just like that, with a piece of redstone dust. So if we check this out, oops, we can see the piston fires and it doesn't keep firing and firing. So from there, go ahead, get your sugarcane and put it down, just like that. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm using half slabs on top just to cover it up, but you can use whatever you want. And with that, that is our build finished. So let's go ahead and check it out. Get your bone meal, throw it in the back like this, and let's go ahead and run it. So you can see with timing, it dispenses at a perfect timing to go along with the rate of our piston, so we are not losing anything. So that's running, and it pretty much looks like our first design. The only difference being our piston is set up on the front. So there's one that popped out the back right there. Let's go ahead and check it out, see what we got. This should be finished. Finished. Okay. So 1 sugarcane there. Let's pick up, see what we lost in the back. So we did lose 5 in the back, and let's see what we got down below. See, that's what I'm saying. We still have 2 full stacks, as I said we would get, but 5 popped out of the back. So, is this lossless? I think so. Like I said, I'll put up a poll, and you guys tell me what you think, but I think for now I'm going to post this as a lossless sugarcane farm. And with that, that is our build complete. I hope this tutorial really helped you guys. I know it's frustrating when they change up redstone with different updates and everything like that, but like I mentioned, we're not going to complain. We're just going to roll with it and try to make do with what we have. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Rogue Fox is out. See you later.